Isang magandang Miyerkules sa inyong lahat. Welcome sa August 25, 2021 edition ng The Stock Market Today. Tumataas po ang COVID, mga kaso ng COVID at hindi po bumababa. Sana po ay safe po tayo at nasa mabuting kalagayan. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chidoro. Ako po ay isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007 at ginagawa ko po itong report araw-araw na sinimulan ko po ng August of last year. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. If you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking ipaprioritize. Ang financial news po natin ay mula sa Metro Pacific, kasama po ang financial headlines natin at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, ika-25 ng Agosto, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Simulan na po natin ang ating financial headlines po muna tayo. Mula sa BDO Securities, ang economic news natin, budget gap narrows in July but still up 20% year to date. Okay, so meron daw shortfall ang ating government na 121.2 billion and this brings the year to date fiscal deficit to 837.3 billion or plus 20% year on year. Dahil po dito sa mga borrowings po na ginagawa natin para sa mga bakuna at slowdown po ng business. Ang pangalawang economic headline natin, COVID-19 vaccines hit 30 million. NCR infections seen to trend lower in September. Sana po bumaba na po, Kasi mukhang there's no end in sight. Kahit mag-lockdown, talagang tumataas pa rin. And then, yung ating sectoral or company news, Metro Pacific expects to complete CALAX by 2023. Ito po yung ating financial news item mamaya na ifo-focus natin. Then COMPI or CMPI opposes plan for duties on 34 additional Thai products. And the joint foreign chambers backs more foreign stake in telcos. Okay, so let's now go to our main news from the Manila Standard. Metro Pacific unit expects CALAC to be fully operational by early 23. That's 2023. MPCALA or MP Cala Holdings Inc., a Metro Pacific Investments Corp unit, said Tuesday it expects to complete the entire 45-kilometer Cavite-Laguna Expressway by early 2023. MP Cala and the Department of Public Works and Highways inaugurated the fourth section of the project with the opening of the CALAX East Silang Interchange section, extending the operating sections from 10 kilometers to 14.24 kilometers. CALAX is a 56 billion road infrastructure project granted by the DPWH to MHI, a subsidiary of Metro Pacific Tollways. It is a high-speed road network connecting the provinces of Cavite and Laguna, aiming to serve around 45,000 motorists upon completion. With the completion of the Silang East of CALAX, motorists can travel from Mamplasan in Binyan, Laguna to East Silang, exiting at Tibig Road. The newly opened Silang East Interchange will serve 5,000 motorists and help decongest traffic coming from Governor's Drive, Aguinaldo Highway, and Santa Rosa, Tagaytay Road. As approved by the Toll Regulatory Board, the toll at CALAX will range from 14 pesos to 64 pesos for Class 1, 29 to 128 for Class 2 vehicles, and 43 to 192 for Class 3, depending on the vehicle's entry and exit point. Upon completion of the entire project, it will have several interchanges located in the following locations: Kawit, Governor's Drive, Open Canal, Silang Aguinaldo Highway, Silang East, Santa Rosa, Tagaytay, Laguna Boulevard, and Laguna Techno Park. It will cut travel time between Cavite and Laguna from 2 hours to under an hour it was also previously lauded by the Toll Regulatory Board for its advanced features and regarded as the country's most advanced toll road. Okay, so that's our news for today, and good news to, no? Dahil it will cut travel time and enhance economic activity in Laguna and Cavite. So now let's take a look at what happened to the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Okay, look what happened to the index. It gained 143.33 points or 2.15% up. Second straight day po at ang ating mga indicators, yung ating mga moving averages, are now under the candlestick. RSI is bullish at 58. So ang next resistance na tinitingnan po natin ay nandito na po, no, sa area to. Yan po, sa 2017. 2010 to 2020 po yung next resistance level, o 7,000 to 7,050 po, no, yung next level po ng resistance, no, na tinitingnan natin dito. At kung titingnan po natin yung market summary, 93 companies declined, 95 advanced, while 51 remained unchanged. The all-share index moved up also 1.29% or 53.63 points, while the sectoral indices all are up except for mining. So the gainers was led by, let's see, properties at 2.41, no, services at 3.51, followed by properties at 2.41 and holding companies at 2.37. So, we'll be discussing now our top stock movers for today. Let's discuss MPI, GTCAP, TEL, GLO, DITO, AC, AP, and SMPH. And I'm particularly interested in the telcos because napakalaki ng nangyari ngayon sa ating telcos, ano? And we will be discussing that later. But first, let's go to Metro Pacific, ano? Ito yung main news item natin kanina. Yan, tumaas siya, no, ng 2 centavos. And it is already in resistance mode, ano? Ang next resistance niya nandito sa area to, no, sa 410. 410 to 420. Ang next resistance level po ni Metro Pacific, at bullish po ang sentiment po ng market on Metro Pacific. Ano po? Ang tunay na presyo po niyan ay 6 pesos and 60 centavos. RSI is also bullish at 60. And then GTCAP, bearish si GTCAP, ano? Information na ng candlestick tells the story already. Plus, this is confirmed by the RSI at 34. In the meantime, the support level is here in this area, no, 525. When I talk of support and resistance, these are not exact points, but this is an area. Okay? So, ang RSI ni GTCAP is bearish at 34 or almost 35, and yung kanyang movement ay sideways or bearish, no? And it appears to be consolidating at this level. Ngayon po, maaaring mag-consolidate pa po yan at this level until to a point where the prices might surge. At kailangan pong pagmasdan natin kung merong volume po sa araw na yon, ano? Kasi kung significant po yung positive o yung buying volume, ay maaring tumaas na po or tataas in the coming days yung stock. And then, let's take a look at TEL. Naku, anong nangyari dito? Grabe. Okay? So, everything is moving up. And sinasabi ko nga a few days ago, it's time to accumulate, ano? Time to accumulate TEL. Kasi nasa support area siya, nasa support area siya, no? Yung 1245. Ang support area niya, at yung lower support niya is 1230, no? Pero it's more of 1245. So the last time that it hit 1245 was yesterday. So nag-close siya yesterday at closing price is 1248. Low at 1240. Pero nag-surge siya ngayon, no? And there is volume. And it appears to have pierced through our resistance level at 1325 to 1328. Actually, baka maaaring resistance level na po, no? And after that, the next resistance would be here at 1370 to 1380. Na dahil if you look to the left ay merong candlesticks dito that created a ceiling in the December to January period, ano? So yan po yung pinaka next resistance level. Then the next would be here in this dito po, no, sa level na ito. Yan po sa 1400 na po yung next resistance level niya. But anyway, ito po yung nangyari sa GLO. It's a solid green candlestick with volume. And later on, titingnan natin kung ano yung news item dyan. Actually, nadaanan ko po kanina yan, ano? And possibly that is the reason kung bakit nagsasurge itong mga telcos natin. Another is GLO, which had another breakout, and this is the highest, no? Yung 52-week high niya yung 2700, nangyari po ngayon nasa 2600. Siguro nag-profit taking in the end, and nagkaroon siya ng volume yesterday at nagkaroon din ng volume today. And the RSI is already at overbought levels at 86. Yung TEL ba, ano bang RSI niya? So close to overbought, ano, at 69. Pero ang GLO is already overbought. So this has been the highest since for a long while. No, so more than a year kasi we're looking at 2020. Kahit pre-pandemic hindi niya na inabot to eh. And let us see kung bakit ganon ang naging presyo ng Globe at PLDT, no? And alam nyo na dinaanan po natin to kanina eh. Itong news na ito, ang sabi niya dito, joint foreign chambers backs more foreign stake in telcos. So this is probably the reason kung bakit nagsa-surge or biglang nagkaroon ng breakout itong mga telcos natin, ano? The joint foreign chambers expressed concerns over a proposal to retain the 60-40 rule for telecommunication, which is being considered in the Senate. Senate Bill 2094, amending the Public Services Act. The JFC joins Philippine business groups in calling for the Senate to liberalize the telecommunications sector to foster competition and provide better quality services at lower cost. With other ASEAN countries having better telecommunication services than those offered in the Philippines, JFC said that opening the sector to more foreign investments would bring improvements. There will be a positive spillover effects for other areas of investments. This benefits economic recovery. Then more FDI or foreign direct investments is urgently needed to support GDP growth and provide new jobs when millions remain unemployed. So this is probably the reason why GLO and TEL are surging, I think. Yung news item na ito. This is indeed good news, no, for GLO and TEL. So tingnan naman po natin, yung next stock natin is dito eh. So umakyat din si dito. Pero dito kasi is still a small player right now eh. So yung akyat niya na 38 centavos is already quite good, ano? 4.87, almost 5%, which is already at resistance level. It is already above the short-term indicator, but still below the 50 and 100-day exponential moving average. So yan po yung resistance niya, nasa 829. But it gained 4% or almost 5% today. And then, tingnan natin si Ayala Corporation. Okay, Ayala Corporation, green candlestick ulit ito. It's an engulfing green candlestick with a little above average volume with RSI at 50. Pero yung 50 and 100 days exponential are still above, meaning bearish pa rin yung medium to long-term indicator natin, but the short-term is already under the candlestick or under the closing price, and that's why on the short term it is considered bullish already, no? Meantime, yung ating nearest resistance nandito po sa area to 750 to 770 ang nearest resistance ni Ayala Corporation. And then Aboitiz Power, yun, tumataas si Aboitiz. Siguro magaganda yung projects nito. And one thing is that kung titignan natin, compare natin sa ibang power companies, mukhang tumataas din, ano? Kasi kung titignan natin si MER, for example, ano lang siya, sideways lang si MER, pero look at that, ano? Yung candlesticks ni MER are under, or meaning the indicators are under the candlesticks. So, kung babalikin po natin, titingnan natin si AP. Si AP, under the candlesticks na yung ating mga indicators, meaning malapit na mag-cross itong 50 sa 100 day natin, ano? Which means that there is now a definite trend, or there will be a definite trend once this crosses over. Pero bullish na po siya since our indicators are under the candlestick. And this is, I think, 28.80. This is not yet the highest, ano? The next highest would be here at this level. Yung next resistance niya, nandito po, 27.46. Then after that, this is the next area, 28.24. Pagka support and resistance po pinag-usapan natin, these are not exact points, but these are areas. Then finally, we have SMPH. Okay, SMPH, just moving sideways. If we are to draw a Darvas box, on the short term, dito lang po siya gumagalaw. Yan po. So the upper boundary is at 35 and the lower boundary is at 33, more or less. RSI is a bit bullish at 53. And sana po ay makarecover na po ang ating economy kasi SMPH is both the mall business and the real estate business of SM. Ano po? Yan po ang ating report sa stock market. August 25, 2021. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gustong ipa-review, paki-comment lang po sa comment box. Aking ipa-prioritize. This is Benji Chadora reminding you an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Mag-ingat sa COVID, magpabakuna. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. Hanggang sa muli. God bless and bye for now.